For In the News TV Daily, Wack 100 speaks out again about what he said about Hustle not being who he was saying he was supposed to be. Plus, we got the game trying to look more and more like the rapper with the braids, the facing. We talk all about it. And last but not least, Blac Sam speaks out about the Marathon store, and he includes some very important information. They have 13,000 orders left to be caught up with their online store. So find out the exclusive information inside. Now make sure to like the video and let's get this video to 1,000 likes and hit the bell notification on. With the bell notification on, it basically means whenever I post, it comes straight to your phone. So if you want to hear any type of news that's important, it'll come straight to your phone. Now let's get this video to 1,000 likes like I said. Now let's get into the news.
I'm in the news with it.
So if you guys know, you've been following this whole thing, it's getting worse and worse each and every day. So Wack 100 might have really done it now. The manager of the game has more to say. Now everyone knows that Wack speaks his mind and he never bites his tongue for no one. Now Wack is saying that Nip got what he had coming to him under the rules and regulation of gangbanging in LA. Now for you guys who don't know, Wack 100 is supposed to be from the Red Sky. He's supposed to be a Pyru, and he's basically friends with Big U and Suge Knight and stuff like that. So he's basically an OG that was before, you know, the rapper's time. So he's definitely been in those type of politics. He's been in and out of being locked up. So his name definitely rings bells and he's definitely solidified in that type of life. Now he's saying that cuz the alleged person responsible followed the proper rules when it came to the gang stuff, and he did quote unquote what he was supposed to do when another gang member called you out your name. He said all of this when he called in on a YouTube podcast. Now a lot of people were getting this confused. They were saying this is the actual audio of Wack saying something bad about Hustle, but no, this is two different audios. The one that he was really speaking bad about Hustle has not been released, and I don't think it's going to be released because according to the Blac who had the audio, she said that she actually played it for Blac Sam and J-Rock, which is the bodyguard. So they probably asked her not to release it, but Wack went in and he called to the podcast and kind of reiterated what he was saying. But according to the blog, they're saying that he kind of turned it down for the public. But the original audio, the first audio, was a lot worse. Now, according to Wax, he said that he was supposed to handle his business. Ain't nobody saying that that's wrong. Now, in short, when Wack 100 says handle your business, he is saying that he would have to put that work in and basically end the person who said that. Now, Wack is saying that he supports cuz's decision for coming back. Now, here is a clip of the actual audio of Wack 100 explaining.
It's a harsh reality, but we stepping out of civilization into the jungle of gangbanging. When it comes to the rules of engagement of gangbangers, he did what he was supposed to do. When another gangbanger, you're supposed to handle your business. And can't nobody say that's wrong. Now, is it some people saddened that it happened to who it happened to? Probably so. I'm going to call a spade a spade. You go playing football, nigga, you better show up with a helmet. Anybody. I'm going through that, they're like, oh, I'm older and I'm cool. Kid. Nigga, the little homies over there putting in work. Enemies hit the block. They bullets ain't programmed to say, go around them that's older and ain't tripping.
Yeah.
That's some real shit.
Yeah.
If I go to the niggas who going to the, if I'm hanging in the niggas who going project, if I'm hanging in the niggas who going project, if I'm hanging in anybody's neighborhood, any real gangbang street, you know, better act like you from that neighborhood. Because if they enemies hit this block, they gonna tear yourself too.
Now, at the end of the day, I am not from LA and I am not a part of the gangbanging politics, but it definitely sounds like he's making sense about it. It's just unfortunate that a person that everyone loved and a person that everyone respected in the music or just entrepreneurship or just being a good person, it happened to him. But according to Wack 100 and a lot of people in the comments, they're saying that what he's saying is right, but he's just going about the wrong way of saying it. And I really agree with that. he's saying the information that makes sense, but he's going about it the wrong way. He's not being unapologetic about it. He's just saying it, and he's just saying no matter who it was supposed to happen that way. But it's rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. I really want to know what the OGs and people have to say that have love and respect for Hustle. I wonder what they're saying. A lot of people are just kind of sweeping it under the rug, saying they're not coming out directly. They're kind of being passive aggressive with it, kind of just saying he's a clown and he'll get his. But nobody's really came out and stood up and said anything about it at the end of the day. Now, one of the most outspoken artists in regard to the Hustle situation is The Game, and he's been that way since day one. Now, the West Coast icon has been talking or either sharing posts on social media about the late rapper since it happened on March 31st. Now, he was celebrating, usually with his posts, he celebrates his legacy and remind everyone that all of the stuff that Hustle did for the community. Now, for the longest time, we have known The Game to have a short haircut. He's always had a short haircut or a mini fro, but it seems like that day of March 31st, he started to grow out his hair. Now, it turns out the rapper reached his length and the rapper got braids, and he went on his social media to post it. Now, everyone was talking about the Compton rapper about his braids. Now, the rapper went to his social media, like I said, to show his hair off, and the fans are not sure how they feel about the situation or the look. Now, people on the social media started to call The Game Nip 2.0, and they were just going so hard on him. They were saying, why do you have this tat on your face that says prolific? Now you're getting braids, you got the prolific clothing. So a lot of people weren't feeling it. Me personally, I just think, I don't know how to think about it. I don't know how the Fallen Soldier would feel about that. I think he's kind of trying to gain the sympathy off of him and kind of making it go towards The Game for profit. He probably will have an album release, and he did have the prolific clothing. That was kind of, a lot of people didn't agree with that, including his close friends. A lot of people were calling him a clown as well. So we got two people. We got Wack 100 in The Game, and they're both just saying what they want and doing what they want with this guy's legacy. Now, another person that really respects the legacy and he's keeping to continue it is his brother Blac Sam. Now, he went to the IG to say this now. He says the Marathon clothing has over 13,000 orders left to ship. Now, the company went to their social media to announce to the fans that all of the remaining orders are on the way. They posted it on social media and they said this. Now, they said, thank you everyone who supported us through the brand journey. From tables in the parking lot to open our flagship store, this brand has truly been 100% built by the people. Now, the people who supported our vision, admired his business savvy, and more than anything respected his demonstration. Now, demonstration speaks louder than words, and as children growing up, that's the only thing we respected. Now, the people have demonstrated what meant to them around the world. We can't express in words what this meant to us. An unprecedented outpour of orders at a time when we were at the lowest point of our lives forced us to get up and carry on and fulfill our obligations to the people that placed those orders. Now, if it wasn't for the people, again, we were ready to quit. The store was closed and we had no plans on opening it back up. Now, man, with this, it's definitely an eye-opener. I didn't think that they were not gonna open back the store. People were making rumors that they couldn't open back the store, but they were gonna probably shut down the store and shut down the brand. So I definitely respect them for fulfilling the orders, especially it's so much going on and so much in the air. For them to actually complete them orders and do it themselves is definitely something I salute. Blac Sam then goes on to say it was over. Our team's obligation to fulfill the hundreds of thousands of orders have been placed that what gave us purpose. Now, with our heavy hearts, our team branded together to get those orders shipped. Now, with the extreme amount of orders placed, we had to quickly scale up production and found a larger warehouse to ship the product from. Materials needed for the production were sold out, and some items were taking 2 to 3 months to be ready. Now, thank you to everyone who has been patient with us. We understand the process has been a nerve-wracking process. Some people have been waiting for their orders since April. Now, our team has been working around the clock, close family, to get those last 13,000 orders out. Now, everything is expected to be shipped out by the end of November. To compensate the delay, our team will give everyone promo codes to the shoppers as soon as we get caught up to date with the orders. Now, once again, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate everyone who has supported and been very patient. It's important. It's truly because of you that we were able through the most challenging times of our lives. Your demonstration, the Marathon clothing. Now, this is great to see. Now, me, I'm a numbers guy, so 13,000, they're still making millions and millions of dollars, because in that letter, he said they got over $100,000 worth of orders. Now, if a person orders 100, that's like what? I did the math before, video before. They're getting hundreds and thousands of orders, let's say everybody orders before he passed away, their orders was at least $30 to $40 for one item. So if, let's say for instance, they're getting 100, that's around 10 million to be the least. Now, of course, that's not profit, but that's a gross. So that's the bare minimum. That's definitely wild to see. I mean, when he was alive, I'm sure they were doing good numbers, but they weren't doing numbers like that. So yeah, what do you guys think, man? In a nutshell, it's good to see that his family and his close friends and the people of the Marathon Clothing are turning a bad situation into good. And that's definitely something that the fallen rapper would do himself. He would just keep pushing, and the marathon would have to continue as far as, you know, that goes. Now, let me know in the comments. Make sure you comment below, like the video. Let's get it to 1,000 likes. And let me know what you think about Wack 100. Don't thumb down the video for Wack 100. Tell me in below how you feel about it. And let me know how you feel about the game. Thanks so much for watching the video. I'm in the news with it, and I'll catch you on the next one.